Greetings, everyone. This is Instructor Mustafa coming from MedJ International Services, located right here in the District of Columbia. Check this out. I want to talk to you today about understanding the ability to shoot and the ability not to shoot. Understanding when to shoot and when not to shoot. This is for all you concealed carriers and you wearing carriers and the people that have a license for the home and a license for the house, or a license for the apartment, but you can't carry your gun out because you don't have a concealed carry. Anyway, you have a firearm. You really have to understand when to shoot, when not to shoot. You have to understand the level of the threat. Because sometimes, people get extremely emotional and their ego gets caught up in this. And they get, to a point that they're at a red level and they can't come down. And the first thing they do is, I got a gun, I'm going to take my gun out and I'm going to shoot and I'm going to kill you. And then they do. Now, you got to look at, was the person still a threat? Was the person retreating? Had the person tried to de-escalate it? Was the situation calm and was it over, and was everybody staying at their respective distances? And did you just take it upon yourself just to shoot that person? Well, like I said, was that person trying to retreat? Was they trying to leave and you shot that person in the back? What is the situation? What's the law? Do you understand that in DC, Maryland, you need to retreat? Virginia, you can just go gun style. That's just how the law is there. So you have to understand where you are and what not to do, because they may or may not have a firearm, or they may not have a weapon, period. Now, do you still shoot them because they coming at you? Depends on the situation. What's going on. Have you retreated back to your safe space? You at your safe space, you retreated back, but this individual still can continue to come and you're fearing for your life. Now that's a judgment call right then and there. But the thing is, sometimes you don't have to shoot because it's not called for. And you have to really abide by that, because understand you're going to jail if that's the case. If you just made the decision to take the shot and you could have held fast and retreated or stood your ground right there, and now you shot, now you're going to jail. I teach a class, don't go to jail. But you have to understand what you're doing out here. It's dangerous out here, and decisions have to be made quickly, and the emotion has to be taken out of it, and the ego has to be taken out of it, and you have to make the right decisions right then and there when you have a firearm. Now, someone else has a firearm, now it's all bets off. Now it's about defending yourself, and you have that right to defend yourself. That's why you have that license to protect yourself. But at the same time, if that person has a firearm and they put their firearm in a low ready position here, and you decide to shoot them, well, you may be going to jail, because that gun is not brandishing at you. It's not pointing at you. Even though it's there, and there's a probability that he may or may not use it, but still, it's not pointing in your direction. See, the law is real tricky. It's shaky flaky. So you got to really understand what you're doing when you're in it. That's why you have to deploy situational awareness to see exactly what's going on. Make that assessment of what's going on and what's happening. So, listen, understand when to shoot, understand when not to shoot. It will save your life and it'll keep you out of jail. Remember, stay ready so you don't have to get ready.